Well, that's a fucking great start to the Let's Plays part 2. Hey everybody, what's up? CaptainTurbo here. Welcome back to Let's Play Taz-Mania for the Super Nintendo. We are still on Act 2 at the moment, though technically I think this is stage 6, maybe? I'm not sure. It's a lovely nighttime view though. Beautiful moon in the sky. Looks a bit like the one from Majora's Mask, apart minus the face, of course. I don't know what it is. I like the skylight in this one. Then again, I'm a massive fan of like nighttime skies and stuff. And I just need to sneeze like fucking crazy right now. Yep, it's not happening. Okay. So yeah, these parts will be roughly 10 to 20 minutes. I do try and even it out towards 15 if possible. Sadly, sometimes I just don't have the ability to really know how long the part's gonna be. I always try to make sure it's not that long. And another great fucking damage thing there, damage animation. So yeah, at the time I'm thinking like, what other like Looney Tunes stuff could I do? I technically never owned, though a cousin did. She owned the Wile E. Coyote Roadrunner game for the Super Nintendo, the one where you play as the Roadrunner. I think it's just called Roadrunner actually. I never beat it. I don't think I actually ever got past the second stage, or the one with whatever stage you get the first boss on. I was never very good at it, so it might be something worth looking back on. Sylvester and Tweety mystery thing for the Mega Drive. I had that as a kid. Never beat it. Got close to beating it, but never beat it. Sheepdog and Wolf, also known as Sheep Raider for the PlayStation 1. Had that nearly, again, a game I very nearly beat, which is surprising because I'm not very good at puzzle games. And there's the roller skates. Unfortunately, we don't get them there. I think we do get them briefly at one point, but I couldn't say for certain. And I suppose we could... I'm gonna be honest here, I've been not so much hoping, but wanting to do a Let's Play of Space Jam for the PlayStation 1 for a long time. Oh, and Bugs Bunny Lost in Time, that's another game of my childhood. Another one I never beat either. I just never got around to it. There's actually a bunch of Looney Tunes games I've played but never fully completed, which is odd because when it comes to, I know they're completely different companies, but like Disney, I've beaten a bunch of those games. Even the mother of all Disney games, which is Kingdom Hearts. Which I know not technically Disney, but you know what I mean. Oh, poor Taz. Good thing Toon Force is in effect here. Only need 3 more Kiwis as well, so we're doing quite well. We still got a minute and a half. Okay, we did actually get the bird there. Unfortunately, we got hit immediately after, which is why we lost health. Because here's the thing: if we'd have gotten hit by the boss and then picked up the Kiwi, obviously we'd have a full health bar. But because it was the other way around, sadly we didn't actually manage to survive without taking damage. And unfortunately, I didn't get either one of them here. And you can also see as well the Kiwis have started basically jumping around all over the road. You can sort of get ready for them, for their patterns and stuff, but it's a pain in the ass once they start doing this. Some of them just stop dead like that one. Those ones I actually think are easier to deal with just because you can pick them up a bit easier. And Taz is sleepy. I'm not going to do that anymore, don't worry. Alright, so I think we'll probably hit 150,000, so we'll listen in. No, I don't think we do get it for 50,000. It might be 100,000 where you get extra lives. We'll get the Bush Rat Brunch. These are a lot harder to pick up. They're the small rats from the show you might remember briefly. The problem with these little bastards is they like to run off the road when they start approaching you, so you gotta be close to the edge of the road, one side or the other. It doesn't really matter. I actually think this is a lot harder than the previous one, just because, as I said, they run all over the place. They don't really stick to one spot. Like obviously they don't like being on the road, but that's about it. And unfortunately, being off the road does in fact slow Taz down, and I am fucking terrible here. Thankfully, I did not run straight back into the water, and I am a fucking moron. Actually, I don't think I'm taking damage here, so I guess you can't actually die in these stages. I am struggling really bad here. I keep running into those fucking palm trees or whatever the fuck they're supposed to be. I managed to pick up one up there. I don't even know how I got that. Well, this is embarrassing right now. I think I got maybe 8 or 9. Doesn't sound too bad, but I don't know. Taz is ready for Act 3. As am I, buddy. As am I. It's time we moved on with this. Only 4,500 though. That's not a lot. Act 3, and I can't remember this fucker's name either. I don't remember his name. Oh god, if this guy gets to you, again, I don't actually think he appears in Act 3. I think it's Act 4. I think Act 3 is when we start seeing the girlfriend. Also, 9 fucking Kiwis. Thankfully, 5 minutes is usually enough, and holy shit, that guy came out of nowhere. I can tell you right now, there's one stage in this game I actually, in the last part, made a small... it's not like a blooper reel or anything, because I didn't leave all of them in. But I left in a bunch of different, like 4 different fuck-ups of the same stage. I think it might have been this one. If it wasn't this one, it was one that looks kind of like this. I can't remember which actual stage it was, though. As you can see here, this guy, if he jumps on top of you, he will impede your vision for a very long time. Quickest way to get rid of him, use your spin. He will just be there in the middle of the road, by the way. So if you see him coming, you have plenty of time to jump over him. Unfortunately, if you're going over a hill and he's on the other side, he can be nigh on fucking impossible to see. Which is one of the only detriments, really, of this game, is trying to see in front of you sometimes can be a pain. Like, say, I didn't really have time there to see him. Maybe if my reflex should have been better, I would have been able to avoid him, but obviously they're not good enough, so whatever. And those two have ran me over every fucking time I've seen them so far, I think. It's been embarrassing, really. Also, interesting little note here. Obviously, you guys will have seen it long ago by this point, or at least close to. I am planning to finish off, or at least hopefully finish off, Mass Effect 2 tomorrow night. So I'm actually quite looking forward to that. Oh, Axel and Gator, I know those two. They'll drive down the road, and then they'll drive back and attempt to capture you. So as soon as you see them go in front of you, be on the alert, because they will be heading back your way very, very shortly, and you'll need to avoid them at all costs. And we got the mutton there. I don't know if it's mutton or not. I'm just gonna call it mutton. It might be a leg of lamb or something. We'll call it the Castlevania meat. That makes more sense. So yeah, that's another enemy you need to be wary of, is Excellent Gator. Strange how I can remember those two. I'm trying to remember, as a kid, there was a couple episodes, there's like one episode in particular that I remember. I think, actually there's a few, I think I had like one VHS of Taz-Mania. It had like, there was one episode where Taz really wanted to watch the McKimpsons, I think it was, which was obviously a massive rip-off of The Simpsons because it was the most popular thing on television at the time. And everything just could get in his way, a fucking lightning storm and the TV breaking, and tries to watch it with his friends, and the Platypus Brothers, that was it. And they were the ones who went to see it, watch it, and they basically had issues watching it as well. Another episode I remember is Taz... I believe Taz's sister, whose name eludes me right now. I remember his younger brother was called Jake, or Jack. I think it was Jake. Yeah, also the fucking thing will follow you if he's still close by. Straight into the fucking cactus, of course. And you're trying to win tickets for a concert for like a boy band thing. And Taz wins them and basically holds it over her for a while before, obviously, the father comes in and basically says, you know, you should take your sister sort of thing. It was a long time ago. These were the only two I remember, though. And they're the ones that are the most prevalent in my memory. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. I think it might be tar or something like that. But the the goo on the floor will slow Taz down to a crawl if he steps in it. Not for long though, thankfully it only lasts for like 2 seconds or so. I said I'm not entirely certain what it's supposed to be. And got run over by the truck. Because of course I did. Why wouldn't I get run over by a truck? Come on, Dingo. And there's the roller skates again. Unfortunately, I missed them. They like to bounce away. Items will eventually bounce off screen, by the way, so you need to get them within, I'd probably say, the first 5 seconds of them appearing. Otherwise, they're just going to start bouncing away really quickly at that point. And your chances of actually catching them are quite low. There's a funny little thing, though. I noticed there's not a massive amount of Let's Plays for this game, which I get, it's not the most popular game around or anything, but, Taz is a pretty popular character. I'm surprised there's not more Let's Plays of his games. Also, just a quick heads up, will I do a Let's Play of the Mega Drive version, which is completely different, like I said, that's a pure platformer for the most part. Probably not. I never actually owned that game. A cousin owned it and I borrowed it off her. I would need to play the game from beginning to end. I played some of the Master System port as well, which is essentially just a slight downgrade of the Mega Drive port. I honestly couldn't say for certain though if I wanted to do that. Maybe in the future. If I did, it would have to be post-com. I can't not do. I can't do that one live, no chance. And I'm running out of time here. Like I said, I know I left some fuck-ups in. Hopefully this is not one of them, and hopefully this is going to end in a success for me in a moment. I haven't seen a keyway in a while. As you can see, though, everything seems to be against me at the moment. Got like 15 seconds left, actually less than that, but... we're getting close. Oh, yeah, this is looking bad. Oh, it looks like this is going to be a time over. Yeah, time's up. So yeah, I think I must have left that in just to showcase what happens when you do run out of time, I guess. However, I'm guessing the rest of this part is just going to be me completing this stage now. And of course, first thing is I get hit by the fucking... by the guy in the fucking waistcoat. I can't remember his name. I think he's like a... what'd you call them? I think he's like a... like a... actor's manager or something? Agent, that was the word I was looking for. He's like an agent for actors and other stars, television stars and all that shit. I think, anyway. I should point out, it's been a long-ass time since I watched the show. Like... some of you watching this, it's been long, like, if you're kids and stuff, I haven't watched the show long before you lot were born. Probably before your parents were even in puberty. That's how long ago it was when I watched the show. I'm an old bastard, what can I say? So I do, like I said, I like doing these nostalgia Let's Plays and stuff, so... like, another one I did recently, which you guys will have again seen by now, hopefully. The Lucky Dime Caper starring Donald Duck was actually more of a childhood favorite of mine than this, but because I didn't play this game that much compared to Lucky Dime Caper. I definitely played the Lucky Dime Caper more. I did like this game, don't get me wrong, I wasn't a massive fan. And I just got Mike Tyson. Fuck. This is gonna have some interesting... let's just say this is probably gonna have some interesting thumbnails when I come around to making those in the future. I think I might actually try and get some of the injured animations, especially the accordion one. It's such a... I actually really like that one. So I could talk about some of the other stuff that's going on. I'm trying, and I emphasize the word trying, to get people together for Symphony of the Night Let's Play. I've recorded the videos, but I don't want to do that one on my own because it is a fairly lengthy one. It's still fairly short. I think it's like 22 parts or something. So it's still technically what I classify as a smaller Let's Play. Beavis and Butthead, as I said, the only one I'm really waiting for that is Scarecrow. And actually, if I have my way, I know he's not working tomorrow, and I know he finishes work fairly soon tonight. So as soon as I've done this, as soon as I'm finished with this, if he's on, I will actually see if he's free to do Beavis and Butthead. I'm currently recording Mega Man 7 as well, but I've kind of been putting that off. I might actually have to restart that. I don't know if the save file is fresh or not. And of course, Sonic Advance 2 has been recorded. I haven't done commentary for it. And the reason I've not done that one live is because I actually don't know any of the Advance games very well, other than Sonic Advance 1. And even that I don't know particularly well. Oh, a Let's Play that you guys... I'm not going to spoil this one because it's not going to happen yet. I know what I'm doing for my 100th, though. And to be honest, I'm really looking forward to it. I know Opie said he'd be on board with that one. So hopefully I can do it on the night he's free. Well, I say night, it's going to be multiple night or so. As you can see here, the pterodactyl takes you back. You want to shake your D-pad left and right, and he will eventually let go. As I said, if you just leave it, he will take you all the way back to the beginning of the stage. And the timer doesn't stop ticking either, so it's a massive time waster. What we're going to get this time, Dynamite, stay away from that. That will try and home in slightly on Taz, so it's not necessarily going to home in badly, but it's going to try a little bit. So make sure you're really careful with the Dynamite, because it is a time waster. Also, there's a good chunk of health off Taz's health bar. Also got 20 seconds left, boys and girls, and obviously the end of the stage. We're going to see in a moment if we get the lives for the 100k, actually. Either way, though, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. But until then, sayonara, people.